The only thing getting in the way of you and your goals is you. And if you're sitting at home right now going, oh, Simone, my mum's getting in the way of my goals. The fact that I'm not rich is getting in the way of my goals. And you're listing out all these possible reasons. Maybe you should consider that you're the fucking problem. Ladies and... No, guys, we're not doing this on my new channel. We have to say ladies and gentlemen, not ladies and genitals. So, if you guys don't know me, hello, I'm Simone. Simonesimmo, Simone Simmons, Simone Squared, whatever you want to call me. This is my new channel and I just really wanted to separate my content. So, this is only for self-help. Why am I nasally? Because I got a fucking cold. I need to be serious on this channel. This channel, it is not for you if you want advice that's like very la-di-da, beating around the bush. I am direct, I'm harsh. If you've been watching my other channel, you know how I am. I am straightforward, I don't care about your feelings, and I tell you what you need to hear. The only thing getting in the way of you and your goals is you. And if you're sitting at home right now going, oh, Simone, my mum's getting in the way of my goals. The fact that I'm not rich is getting in the way of my goals. And you're listing out all these possible reasons. Maybe you should consider that you're the fucking problem. Because when you want something so badly, you will find any means to get there. It doesn't matter what it will take. It doesn't matter if you have an obstacle in front of you. And yes, this is life. There will inevitably be many obstacles in front of you. And the harder your goal is to reach, the more obstacles are going to be in your path, the more difficult the journey to get there is. And if you're just sitting around making excuses, you're never going to get there. Now, how many of you at home, in the audience out there, raise your hand if you've said to yourself, I just feel like I'm born to be special. I'm born to do something great. I'm born to be famous. I'm born to be rich. I think most people, they feel this type of way. But obviously that can't be the case. Not everyone is special. Not everyone is unique. Yes, we are unique in our own unique way. But no, majority of us are normal or ordinary people who will never ever go on to do something great in life. I know that sounds so brutal and like cruel of me to say, but it's the truth. Because if everybody was so special, as great as they thought they were, then we would all be achieving wonderful top tier things in life. But majority of us do not go on to achieve the things we think we're going to achieve. Now, I'm not here to tell you you're not going to do it, because you will, and you will do it if you put your mind to it and you work and you stop getting in between you and your goals. Seriously. The only thing standing in the way between you and your goals is you. It's the excuses you make for yourself. Now, I don't want to hear all the reasons why you can't achieve something. My mother's in the way. I have too much school. I got this going on. You can make a million excuses. You can have a million reasons. The truth is, if you want something bad enough, you will figure out how to get there. It doesn't matter what's in your way. It doesn't matter how difficult the journey is. You will figure it out. And obviously, the more difficult your goal is to achieve, the harder and the longer the journey is going to be. You're going to face more obstacles than most people who choose to go down a very normal route. The only person that is going to believe in you is you. It might be your mother, if you're lucky, or maybe your parents are against you. Like, I know personally everything I wanted to achieve and did go on to achieve, my mum wasn't really supportive of me, and none of my friends were either. My other YouTube channel, 550,000 subscribers. When I was 16, I knew I wanted to do YouTube, and I made videos on and off here and there for like a couple of years, and by the end of 3 years, you guys, I had like 100 subscribers. So you can imagine I was making all these videos and I was not reaping any rewards. And you pull your soul into one video and you're like, ah, this is a video that's going to take me to the top. And it doesn't happen. So each time it's like, oh, I'm going to make it. Oh, no, I'm not. You upload. Oh, I failed. I had to keep going and going and going. And I believed in myself and I knew I would get there. I don't think there was a single friend of mine that believed in me. And I have a video of one of my friends saying, Simone, you're never going to be YouTube famous. And I said, watch me, I will. And I did. I didn't let the opinion of sheep get in my way because I saw the bigger picture. I saw that I could have influence over people. I could help people change their life. I could also make it my full-time job, earn money, be creative. I saw the bigger picture and I went for it. Now, I have other goals in my life with massive obstacles. Do I make excuses? Do I play the victim? To you guys who watch me, my life seems really great. It's not all that it seems. Like, this was one of the hardest years of my life, to be honest, and many times I was broken and I still had to pick myself up because I could choose, am I going to be the victim or am I going to be victorious? If you continue to put your goals on hold, to sit around, to make excuses, you're never going to get there. You can believe you're going to be great, but if there's no action, how will you be great? Every single person thinks they're going to be great, but most people are just ordinary. I mean, we have a damn bell curve. Majority of people are in the middle, right? Or only a few people are on either side of the spectrum. And I know it's easy to say, well, some people have more advantages than others. Some people have more money, some people are better connections, better families, smarter, healthier, whatever. Life is not fair. Life is not fair. And you can sit around and complain about it, or you can do something about it. And that is what separates the winners from the losers. The losers complain, the losers watch the winners, and instead the winners, they just focus on themselves. They accept the cards they've been dealt in life and they get the fuck on with it. I'm a big believer that there is absolutely nothing that is out of my reach. I can do anything, I can achieve anything. This is a mindset that I instilled in myself since I was a child. My parents didn't instill it in me. My mom actually did quite the opposite. I remember I would tell her, Mom, one day I'm going to do this big thing. My mom would be like, no, you're not. You're not going to do that. And like, look, I love my mom, but we're very different. And I was just like, look, respectfully, Mom, I'm going to achieve these things. And I still will one day. I remember a few years after I was doing YouTube, my mom said to me, why are you still doing YouTube? Like, you should just give up. And I said to her, fall 7 times, stand up 8. This is a quote I always tell myself. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, as long as you keep getting up. And you never know when that video will take off, when you'll get that next sale, when the next door will open to you. It could be the next one after you decide to give up. You just have to keep on going. How do you have a winner's mindset? You have to believe in yourself. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people have low self-esteem, and that is not something you can blame yourself for. But if you sit around and be the victim, then maybe you should blame yourself for it. I'm joking. The point is that we can't be seeking validation from others. If I let other people say, hey Simone, I really believe you're going to be a YouTuber one day, and go seek other people's approval and validation to make videos, I would never be here making this video for you today. You have to believe that you can do great things. And just remember that other people always project. So if you're telling someone a big dream and they're like, you're not going to do it, that's their own limiting mindset. Like, still in my everyday life, I tell people what I'm doing and what I will do, and they're like, okay. Like, I can see the look on their face. They're like, no, you're not. And every time I do it. Why? Because I believe in myself and I know I can do it. You cannot let the opinion of sheep get in the way. You need to see the bigger picture. You need to have self-belief. You cannot rely on other people to believe in you for you. Other people cannot even believe in themselves. So why do you think they'll believe in you? And I started to realize that because my dreams were so big, it frightened other people. And I would shrink myself. I would shrink my achievements. I would be overly humble, overly modest. I would shrink myself to make other people feel better. That does nothing for the world. If you are shrinking yourself to make someone feel better, That's a them problem. That's a them problem that they're intimidated by you, because you should be feeling inspired when someone else tells you about their achievements or tells you what they want to do. You should be happy for them and inspired by them. And if you're not, you should really look in. Hey, why do I feel this way? Why am I triggered at the moment? Do some shadow work. I've got shadow work videos, babe. Go look at them. But when you shine, you allow other people to shine. You give them permission to shine. It makes them feel like they can also do anything. And I'm sure a lot of you at home right now will be feeling inspired after this. And I really hope you do. Because talking about goals and what we can achieve is something I'm so passionate about. There is nothing more that I love than to see people being themselves and going for their dreams. It is so sad that a lot of people think they cannot achieve something, or they let other people dictate their lives, tell them what they can and cannot do. You can't achieve this, you can't achieve that. You can do anything. You know why? Because you will find a way. Now, this can go into another topic, another video, but if you think you want something and then you don't find a way to get it, maybe you actually don't want it that much. Is your procrastination because either you're afraid of failing, or is it because you actually don't want the thing? Meditate on it for a little bit. Think about the reason you want that thing. Think about the reason you're not going after it. And then see if that's actually worth it to you. Adding on to the whole, you think you want something but you actually don't. So on my other channel, I made a study video and I talked a lot about psychology and brain health. And obviously this girl that watched the video, she watched it because she wants better grades and to be a better student. But then she left a comment that absolutely enraged me. It infuriated me, and you guys would not believe how often I get comments like this. She said, Simone, do I really need to be healthy? Can I just sleep late every night? Can I just continue to eat junk food? Now in this video I was talking about the negative psychological effects of sleeping late, of eating junk food, and how that will affect your brain health and studying. Babe, so you're telling me you don't want to change, yet you watch this video? You don't actually want good grades, do you? You don't actually want to be a better student. Otherwise you would implement what I'm telling you instead of finding excuses. Anyway, that enraged me because I think a lot of people are like that. Even I'm sometimes like that. You know, I think I want something, I watch a video, and then my mind is like rebutting everything that person is saying. Like, do I really want to do that? I don't think that's correct. And I think that's what happens when you don't actually want that thing. So figure out what you want. If you really want to make a change, you need to implement the 3 C's. Number 1, you make the choice. You make the choice to change, to actively show up every day to achieve your goals. 2, you take the chance. And this is, I think, the scary step, because when you take the chance, you're giving yourself permission to fail, to be vulnerable, to fall, and perhaps nobody's going to catch you. But you have to take that chance if you want to do anything great and do anything abnormal. Because if you continue to do the same things every day, you're going to get the same results. You're going to have no change. And if you continue to do what everyone else in the world is doing, what makes you think you're going to be better than them, or you're going to achieve more than the average person? You are the average person until you start doing things non-average people do. Okay, and 3, that's when change comes in. If you implement 1 and 2, 3 will naturally fall into place. Don't forget that if other people are bullying you for your goals, or they're saying negative things to you, it's just a reflection of them, because they think they can't achieve the thing you're going for. Sucks for them, like, sorry you have a shit mindset. It's not your problem, babe. It's not your problem, because you know what? You watch me. You watch Simone, which means we have a really great mindset and we believe we can do anything right. I believe in you. Seriously, whatever you think you can achieve, I believe in you. You want to become president? I got your back, babe. I got your back. You want to take over the world? I got your back, babe. You can do it. Seriously. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. I'm going to be uploading every single week. And if you don't know who I am, go subscribe to my main channel, Simone Squared. Ich liebe dich. Many more videos coming. Love you guys.